Alright, so people, we basically drive through Barbican, right? And rain is falling, as you can see. And just a while ago, my truck passed through so much puddles of water, it's not even funny, right? And this is supposed to be uptown, right? But uptown don't even have drainage. That road coming from Sovereign, from Hope Road, we have the turn off to where you turn off to Sovereign and you go behind you go at Ligani there, so we have the Burger King. I don't remember that road. We have Burger King. When you turn off from Hope Road and you take the right at the stoplight, it depends on where you're coming from, whether right or left. But all I know is that there's a Burger King on that road. The amount of water on that road, right, running from the top coming down to the bottom, there's no drainage. And I can't believe it. Jamaica is what, 60 years old, 60 odd years old now, and we don't even have proper roads for uptown too, you know. If a uptown don't have road, and it's supposed to be the money part of the country, and we don't have drainage, proper road, then we expect for like the poorer part of the country, downtown, the other towns, you know, so develop like this part of the town. No, it is crazy. It is crazy. You must have drainage. It's time for politicians to build roads with drainage. And the next thing too, when I realize, like, and it depends my conscience for a while, we as people need to stop voting politicians that are liars. We stop voting liars. Alright? Yes, they are good on paper. Yeah, them can make a case, them can argue them points, them can debate. But to me, that's all the skills that a lawyer has. Them can write a good essay. Them can argue points very well. Them can argue points very well because that's how them get trained for debate and present facts and argue and win over. Because that's how them basically do, you know. Win over point of views to a judge, right? And make you win your case. Some better than some will make you lose your case, some better than some, right? But when it comes to the skills now of running a country, you need more than just people skills and articulation and can write a speech and debate. You need to be able to can manage people and resources, manage money, manage the country assets. None of them can't even manage their own life. None of them never know about run. None of them don't even know about running a business. So if them cannot run a business, how are they going to run you and my life? How are they a country like Jamaica? How are they? If them can't, some of them can't even run them life. None of them not have no business, right? Them just law, them go study, them go in a politics, join a political party. And by doing it for years, the leader of the party favor them and them get positions and stuff like that. But separate from that, none of them never have a business yet, never work in a no situation, organization when them have to manage a couple people well. So them never in a position there yet. So how them can manage the country's resources? And that's why we are 60 years old now and we don't have proper drainage, you know. That's why the country continuously produce negative. Like we import more than we export. If Jamaica was a business, we would have out of business a long time. If Jamaica was a business, we would have out of business a long time, you know. And that's why the politician, the MP, I mean I just say him alone, we're in a power now. Both sides. But that's why the MP, whosoever the MP is now, well, of course, Andrew Wallace is the MP. But past MPs and this present MP. And that's why them tax we so heavily, you know. And that's why them send police on the road so heavily, especially in Kingston and Spanish Town. Especially in Half-Tree. I wonder why Half-Tree have to have so much police on the road. Because half a tree have too much police. You understand? That's why them send out so much police in us places like Spanish Town and downtown. Especially half a tree. More than, me never yet see so much police. One time me see at the stoplight at the clock, I must see 20 or 30 police. It was over 10. When me count it was around 20 or 30 of them. One spot, one place. It's like them just a wait for you to do something wrong for them give you a ticket. And me I say that can't be. It's like the government a try to suck the tax out of the citizen pocket and a road users pocket. And they know say the taximen and the busmen go and get the ticket the most. Because them dep on the road all the time. Separate from when them really deserve it, because they do really deserve it more a while. But there are times when the police abuse them power. A lot of the times when the police abuse them power. And the people who use the road the most going to get it. Now tell me now, the government who in charge of our life, because them don't know how to manage the country's resources in order to turn the country in a profitable country. You understand? A money making country. Them a try to suck the little money where the citizens them make. To try to make up them budget. If you notice every time when budget free, that them time you see the police them come up on the road the most. Because them have whole of shortfalls and them want to say them this and then grow the economy by taxing the citizens. That them are doing, suck out the money. Right? Because them can't come up with ideas in order how to get more entrepreneurs. Them need to relax some of the regulation so people can start businesses. Them need to make some of the interest rate go down a little lower. You understand? They need to work out ways with these banks, make the interest rate lower so people can start businesses. Imagine now you register a business, right? And you have to apply for your TCC. You have to apply for your TCC. But your business just start. And you not even make a profit yet. And you have to pay tax. For a business where don't even make a profit. Oh, that makes sense. You're already in the nil and you have to pay tax. For a business where don't make profit as yet. Right? And then enough of these investors will come in. Like some of the investors them get 3 years tax break. What about the citizens? The citizens don't get tax break. And you have to apply for your TCC, you know, because you can't open up a bank account or you can't do borrow a loan or you can't do any necessary thing without a TCC. But as you get to and you have to start pay taxes and you don't make any money as it. Now, what kind of country is this? The leaders, I always say to Jamaicans, stop diet PMP, JLP, stop diet party, be diet Jamaican, be pro-Jamaican. Stop vote because the people them sound good and are sounding good now are people who produce action. Because these people are managing and them create the laws. Now for the time them when the law them a make, them not consult with. Them need to consult with about the law them what them a make. Because them a make law where affect we. And then consult with about the law. And then you hear say, this is a law and you just see police enforce the law. We don't know the law. Oh, we are going to know them not some of the laws them don't even, them need to start teach the laws in school. Not for the time, oh, we know all the law. And when we get in a trouble, separate from the separate steal and don't kill and don't rape. There are a lot of laws that we don't know. And we get even abused by the police because we don't know our rights. Them need to start, make sure, say, primary school children know it, high school, college, know our laws. So we can stop get tickets for things that we don't know. They need to start play more upon the radio. Some things were required where we don't know. They need to make us start know it. We need some people who are around the country. We need some business people for around the country. Some managers who know about managing resources and money. You understand? Capital for around the country. We don't need no more politicians for around the country because all them good for is talking and debate and looking nice. But them don't know about management. We need managers to run the country. Some business people who know how to flip and make some money. And them people that need to run the country. So, if it means say JLP and PMP have to start take on some people who run some banks in a leadership position, or people with some money management skills in a leadership position, that they need to do. But we need people with sense. No more liar, no more people who are just good with talking. Because the country is an embarrassment. And next thing, just to add to my point that I mentioned earlier. Look at our last 4 political leaders, MPs, prime ministers then. Look at the last 4. Starting first with the current. The current one is, when we look on film, background, look on the internet, Google it and so. He was in what? 28 years ago. He was only the executive director for a charity organization where he served that for 2 years according to the internet. 2 years. Right? 2 years he was the executive director for a charity organization, not for profit, right? Then after that he was Siaga's assistant. No, it was Siaga or Bruce Golding. I think he was Bruce Golding assistant. One out of them. Siaga or Bruce Golding. I think he was Siaga assistant. And then after that, you know, say the rest is history. Him joined full-fledged politics. Right? I say police have brought the light. Him no want to wait for the light, so he brought the light and put on and then you wonder why the country so indisciplined. But anyways, carrying on. Then after him do the charity organization, him turn him assistant, and then shortly after him in a politics, and the rest is history. Then you have before him you had Portia. Portia now starting a politics very young. Right? She did some social programs where she was secretary based on the internet. And then after she was a secretary, she just in a politics for the rest of her life. So she now have no management skills. Same with Andrew, because managing a non-for-profit is not the same as managing he wasn't even the manager, he was overseeing a non-for-profit organization. Executive director. And no, we not hear nothing with no business, you know, no private organization where them manage to make some millions of dollars, and you know the company a succeed and a prosper, you know. I know we not hear none of that. Next person. When we look for Bruce Golding background. Bruce Golding now father was in a politics from him a youth. Then after that him have an education economics background, and then after him get an economics background and get a degree in economics, him basically join politics after that. Yeah, but having the theory is not enough. You have to have practical. You have to have a business where you run, where you make money and no bankrupt. Right? Or you work for an organization where you make some money where you were in charge of hundreds of people, thousands of people, 50 people, 30 people, 20 people. No, man. Out of all of them, PJ was the most qualified in terms of bookwork. Because PJ was what? He had a economics degree. And after having an economics degree, him doing some social thing, some social program where him basically get introduced to global affairs and politics. And then shortly after that, him turn while as a student, him turn a lawyer. Eventually, next thing, him turn a lawyer, and that was it. And then shortly, him in a politics again. So these people have no, what you call it now? No physical track record of saying that them run some business, or them manage some business for the year and manage your life. And that's why the country looks so. That's why the country basically a shit right now, to be honest. Yeah, right now, honestly, how I feel like we as Jamaicans, when we are electing leaders, whether them want to join the PNP or them want to join the JLP party, we need to do a resume then, where a job interview, separate from when them debate and them present what them do and what the other party not do. We need to do a a deep analysis of their background, what management role they had. And managing a charity organization don't count. If the business not make money, it not make sense. Because we need Jamaica to start make money. We need the youths them to get jobs. Them, and first of all, them need to know how to create jobs. If them don't know how to create jobs by either them work for your business or them actually own the business, then how them are go be able to can come up with ideas to make Jamaica a better place. You understand? Especially especially for somebody where want to run the country, want to be prime minister. I honestly feel like this is how we need to start choose our future leaders. Find out them background first as a private citizen. If them just left college and just gone straight into politics, then no, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. We have done too much of that and it has gotten us nowhere. Nowhere. We were better than Singapore. How much years ago? Wow. How much years ago we were better than Singapore. Singapore they come to Jamaica to study how we were doing business. You understand? How we were operating as a small country. And right now we're nowhere near Singapore. We're worse. So we need to start over. We need to turn a new page and start doing things differently. Because we can't continue how we are continuing right now. What we are shining other than track and field. Not even in the music industry we are shining much in right now, to be honest. What we are shining other than track and field. What we are doing? What are we doing as a country? What is there to be proud of? To say yes, I am a Jamaican, separate from Bob Marley where they do much years ago, where them still a milky image. What are we there to be proud of? Other than track and field, what are we there to be proud of right now? Not 50, 40, 30 years ago. What are our accomplishments now? Separate from cricket and track and field. If you viewers have any if you viewers can tell me what are our accomplishments right now as a nation, drop it in the comment section below. Right? And if you guys have additional information about what the 4 prime ministers background in terms of running a business or in terms of managing a profitable business that wasn't on the internet, you can drop it, because we are human, we can be wrong. But all I'm saying is we need to do things differently.